Alyssa Thomas inside, off the window for two to get the scoring started.
Good action by the Phoenix Mercury right away. Duana Bonner in the screener type action, hitting Alyssa Thomas on the move. 2 points for the Mercury.
Miles inside on Okoa McConney. This is Brochan stripped, and Coffey comes out of there with the steal. Gordy Williams much more comfortable playing the two this year. Nice feed. McBride off another dime from Natasha Howard.
Great post entry into Natasha. The Lynx doing a really good job. Split action between Courtney Williams, Kayla McBride with the slip to the rim.
Noemi Brochan outside. Okoa McConney lines up the three. That's good.
Leading the league so far this season, Michael Grady. McConney shooting that rock from three.
This is Miles weaving her way in the lane. Elbow J won't drop. Brochan the rebound. Pass up ahead. Thomas made the catch. Couldn't lay it in. Couldn't stop her momentum. Here's Miles leading the break for the Lynx. Lays it up and in. She is a blur with the rock.
Always has her eyes up, and because of her willingness to be a passer, sometimes those driving lanes open up late.
The Mercury with the turnover.
See Miles pushing this basketball. Now coming off the back screen from Kayla McBride. Pass from Natasha Howard, returning the favor to her rookie, Olivia Miles.
That one's off the mark. That's Natasha Howard trying to find a cutting Kayla McBride. This is Olivia Miles' slam night. And so you see the entire coaching staff, players during their warm-ups wearing Olivia Miles t-shirts. Remarkable. Leading candidate for Rookie of the Year, and she's an MVP candidate as well as Kalia Copper knocks in the mid-range jumper.
So finals MVP right there in 2021, knocking down the mid-range pull-up.
She's been special in the past few weeks. 7-6, Phoenix on top. Williams over to Coffey, inside to Howard, has to beat the clock. McBride, quick trigger, goal.
This great ball movement by the Lynx, trusting the pass, even late in the shot clock. OG Kayla McBride knocking down three.
Howard, open court steal. 1-on-2, Howard can't lay it in, but she'll go to the line for two.
Again, here we go, Minnesota Lynx. Natasha Howard in the passing lane. Out early, picked it up early in the clock. And then here on the interior, sees a second body. Defense in, ball goes out. Kayla McBride knocking down the catch and shoot three. One of the best to ever do it. I mean, Kayla McBride, just season in, season out. You can book her for being great off the catch and shoot, bringing great energy, but it's her work ethic in the unseen hours that allows her to perform the way she does during the game.
She's averaging 25 points per game in her last 3 outings and shooting 52% from downtown. 11-7, Minnesota on top. Okoa McConney getting downhill, tossed over to Thomas. Thomas with the finish in the paint.
Both teams so far, Michael, just doing a great job of not only moving without the basketball, but the good screen setting, good activity offensively from both teams.
Miles outside to Williams. Williams left the three short. She's been shooting well from downtown this year. 41% from three-point range. Bonner steps inside, leaves it for Thomas. That push shot bounces out. Back tap into the hands of McBride. Lynx trying to add to this 2-point advantage. Miles thought about the three. Will drive on Bonner. Create some space. Can't flip it in. And here's Thomas. leading the W in assists this season. And nice feed to Cole McConney. Bonner can't hit, but Bonner will go to the line.
Good activity offensively by the Phoenix Mercury. See Alyssa Thomas, good split screen between Copper and McConney. And then after the handoff, Alyssa Thomas making herself available on the cut.
Phoenix coming off of that, again, terrible loss on Saturday. 48-point defeat at the hands of Las Vegas. I can't imagine you in your career had many losses like that. But when you have a bad loss, how eager are you to get back out there on the floor and reverse your fortune?
Sometimes those are the best losses to have. You sleep better knowing you just didn't bring it. You got embarrassed. They played harder than you. And you have to go to sleep at night accepting that. Sometimes the closer losses are the ones that are harder to turn the page on.
Nate Tibbetts told us before the game it was the one time this season where he felt like their inability to make shots affected their defense. There's Howard getting free inside. Natasha Howard, an all-star once again for a third time in her career. Thomas. Toss outside. Copper for the positive sign. She didn't go back to the locker room. Just there on the bench, trying to shake it off. Phoenix off to a much better start in this game. 14 points so far. They had 9 points total in the first quarter on Saturday in that loss to Las Vegas. They are very happy to see Sammy Whitcomb back in the lineup. Her first game of the season as Thomas gets 2 more inside.
Just that play right there, the gravity of Sammy Whitcomb drawing 2 players because of her shooting ability, able to hit Thomas on the roll.
Howard with the left, won't go. Bonner, strong rebound inside. Wickham, nice feed inside. Thomas in a crowd, couldn't put it in, thought she was fouled.
Definitely looked like a lot of contact on that play, but
this is Williams. Pull up, Jay Money. Averaging just under 16 points per contest. Second highest scoring season of her career thus far.
Still living in the mid-range, man.
She loves it. Going against all analytics and doing it efficiently. Thomas battling with Howard, pull up, won't go, and rebound secured by Maya Caldwell on the floor now for the Lynx.
And then, whoop, snatch it back left to right, get the feet set, knock down 3.
Miles, 9th in the WNBA in scoring, 9th in assists. Leading all rookies in scoring and assists, 3rd in rebounds. Here she is on the move to the cup. Toss out, threw it away.
So that's one of those plays that Cheryl Reeve was talking to us about before the game, where Olivia Miles, in her growth and development, seeing the player pulling behind her as opposed to only seeing the roller or the play in front of her. Those are going to be the plays she makes as she continues to grow. And then, I mean, the league has to watch out now, but you got to really watch out when she starts making those plays.
Here's Copper pulling her way inside, bucket, and the foul. Copper now 4 for 4 and has an and-one opportunity.
Well, Michael, I don't know if the ribs are still bothering her the way it looked like, but she knocked down a 3 where you have to raise your arms up above your waist and then just bully ball, get in the weight room to the basket, and one opportunity for Cobb.
Deciding to dish out some punishment of her own. And she remains perfect from the floor in this ball game. 11 points for Kalia Copper. This is Osu trying to find a cutting coffee. Outside Caldwell, no. And rebound secured by Suarez. Suarez. Over to Copper. Copper, 3 more. Good. 5 for 5. And 3 for 3 from downtown.
Seeing that rim as big as the Great Lakes.
Outside three, Coffee with the answer.
Both teams have just been so fun to watch. The basketball doesn't stick long.
Good ball movement. And no continuation here. Foul on the floor.
Michael, we're talking about Kalea Copper just responding to the physical contact and having to leave the game, just shooting the ball really well. And right back, one of my favorite human beings and players in the W, and a lefty, Nia Coffey, knocks down the three.
And you coached her?
Yes.
In LA?
Yes, man. Just an amazing young human being, and she deserves all the success that she's received.
How about Suarez getting to the cup? 35-27. Largest lead of the game for the Mercury. Williams, nice feed. Throws the defense as she rose for what looked like a midi.
Playing off 2 feet, like it looked so natural, like she was going into her shooting motion, responding. Suarez was still up, dropped it off to Howard.
How about Coffee with the thievery? Williams to Miles to McBride. Timeout Phoenix. Still shooting 70% from the floor as Copper fouled on the drive. McBride looks like she wants a challenge. Coach, I didn't even touch her, and we have a timeout. We'll take a look at this replay ourselves, but McBride said she didn't touch her. Judge for yourself at home.
Minnesota's head coach is challenging the foul call. The previous play is now under